ICSE. This is Sweta, your English master teacher at Vedantu. Hope all of you are doing super amazing, guys. And today we are going to have the last session of Sprintex ICSE, which is my greatest Olympic prize. Okay, I hope you have visited. I have already, had a lot of videos related to this particular chapter, be it one shot, be it in both the channels. So I'm sure now you're thorough with the chapter. I've done this chapter multiple times. So guys, today we are going to do all the 3 mark, the most important 3 marks and the 4 marks question in today's session. So by now we are at the end. The only sessions which are left is English, English, SST, bio and chemistry. That is the last session of all these, right? So we are ending Sprintex, and I hope we have been able to make it fruitful for all of you guys, and you are definitely benefiting. I hope you all are benefiting from these Sprintex sessions. So please do hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends, subscribe to the channel in case you haven't, and let me share with you a quote by I don't know how to pronounce his name. Actually, it's a French name, right? It's given in your the father of modern Olympics, right? Paul de Coubertin. I guess I am pronouncing it correctly. Okay, it's a French pronunciation, so pardon my mistake. I am not very erudite in French. Anyway, so he says the most important thing in the Olympic Games is not to win, but to take part. Just as the most important thing in life is not the triumph, but the struggle. How beautifully has he said, right? So it's not just to win, but to take part. Participation is more important. Just as in life, it's not just to come out victorious in everything. It is the struggle which is important. The essential thing is not to have conquered, but to have fought well. So yes, if you have struggled well, if you have fought well, you will definitely find happiness in your life. It's not just happiness doesn't always lie in victory. Okay, it is the struggle that makes you polished, right? It gives you a strength of character, right? So how beautifully has he related life with Olympic Games, है ना? So it's a beautiful quote, so I thought of sharing with you, and definitely you can utilize this in your answers as well. So in case you haven't been able to frame the answers for the previous question, guys, this is the answer. You can definitely take help from here, and here we begin with today's session. This is the extract. Okay, I guessed that if long won, long should be in capital, long won, las long, it would add some new support to the Nazi Aryan superiority theory. After all, I am a Negro, etc., etc. To foul out of the trials and make a fool of myself. So here he is fouling and he's very angry at himself, right? So let us see what is the question. Why was Jesse not worried about Hitler's declaration of the theory of of the supremacy of master's race? You know the theory of Hitler, right? So Owens did not bother about the patriotic feelings which were running high in Germany. What was that patriotism? It was blind patriotism, right? It was definitely talking about the supremacy of the master's race. Master's race is, of course, the Nazis, right? The German people who were the true Aryan, as Hitler said, right? So he had full faith in his capabilities. He had trained, sweated, and disciplined himself for 6 years. And what occupied his mind were games only. He thought of taking 1 or 2 gold medals. He thought of grabbing those medals. He thought of winning the Olympic Games because he had definitely trained himself and disciplined himself to that extent that he would be capable. He believed in his capabilities. Moving ahead, an angry athlete is an athlete who will make mistakes, as any coach will tell you. Very important. This is for all of us in our lives as well, right? So whenever we are participating in any competition, we should take care of our emotions, have a balance of our emotions, right? We should, if So how will we create this balance of our emotion? Only and only if we enjoy that participation. As I began the very session with that quote about participation. So if we enjoy the process, we will have no burden. Once you have pressure on you, once you have burden on you, what will happen is, if you make any mistake, you will get, you will have that your emotions disbalanced. You will have an imbalance of emotions. So please don't let that happen. This is also, since your exams are very, it's coming near. So this is also true for your exam, for anything that you go and approach. Please enjoy the process. Okay, don't take it as a burden. Take it as something which is enjoyable. Okay, so that is why in Vedantu we say samajh aayega to maza aayega. That is, we definitely talk about the fun factor, the interesting. I mean, we tend to make everything interesting to you so that you enjoy, because enjoyment is very, very essential. You should enjoy learning, right? What you have learned a new thing. That should be in your mind, rather than how much marks am I going to score. You get that is taking burden. If you follow the process well, you will definitely come out victorious. You'll definitely score. But if you only concentrate there, you'll take it, you'll have that process within you, you'll have that burden within you, and then you will get anxiety, just like Jesse Owens. Because he was initially thinking of grabbing the gold medal, and then when he saw Laslong, performing so well, he got very angry. And of course, at the back of his mind was Hitler's supremacy theory. So combination of the two made his anger rise, and he got, disbalanced. His emotions got disbalanced, and this is the result. He started fouling. So if you don't want to foul, guys, in your exams, enjoy your studies. Okay, moving to the question. Although Jesse Owens' full concentration was on his game and winning the gold medal, he got distracted after seeing Laslong's performance, just as I told you. He thought that if he won, it would add support to Nazi. So he was thinking about all this. He was not enjoying the participation. So that is why it was, he got angry. He got irritated by this, and thinking about this, he was filled with anger and fouled twice in the qualifying jumps. Okay, so definitely anger led to fouling. So definitely we should enjoy the process. You can also use the quote, in your own words. Okay, summarize that in your own words in this particular answer, in one line, just one line to enrich your answer, right? Okay, next is, something must be eating you, he said, proud the way foreigners are when they've mastered a bit of American slang, etc., etc. Let's have a look at the question. Why did Owens kick the pit in disgust? Same, okay. So Owens was angry with Hitler's Nazi theory, and an angry athlete is prone to make mistakes, right? So what we need is balance of our emotions, okay? So we should delve more into enjoying the game, rather than being angry if your competitor, or if your competitor is doing better, is performing well. Okay, so sportsmanship spirit is something which we need. Okay, so Owens knew he was very well. Still, he could not control his temper. He leaped several inches beyond the takeoff point, which resulted in his disqualification. He walked a few yards from the pit and kicked in despair and disgust because he was fouling. So he got even more angry. First of all, he saw Hitler's. He came to know about Hitler's supremacy theory. Second, he saw Laslong performing well. So combination of two made him very angry. Okay, so he fouled, and again that made him even more angry. Okay, so that is why he walked few yards from the pit. So because of that foul that he made, right? Next, what was eating him, and did he tell it to Laslong? Yes, he did. Jesse Owens was hot under the collar with Hitler's childish theory, because of which his trial performance was affected. He had a very bad impact on him after fouling in. It had a very bad impact. It should be it had a very bad impact. Okay, he did not tell it. Okay, he did not tell it when he was asked. Okay. I'm sorry, I said he did tell it. Sorry. He did not tell it to Laslong on being asked what bothered him, because by that time it was okay. So initially he did not say, right? So because at that time he did not know Last Long. He was simply a co-athlete apart from being a Nazi rival. So definitely, but when gradually the ice was broken and gradually they became friends. All right, guys. So next, so that is, and they became so close friends that he even calls that as a 24 carat friendship, right? Which was even more precious, which was the greatest Olympic prize. Right. So next extract. That night I walked over to Laz Long's room. So long they were not good friends. But after walking to Laz Long's room and after he giving him ideas, teaching, I mean giving him some tips, some tricks, they did become very good friends. So this is the question: how did the rivalry become between the two players end? That is what I said just now. Seeing Owens tensed, Laslong approached him and tried to calm him by giving him suggestions. Right. So definitely, when the ice was broken, so okay, and the warmth of friendship glowed. Okay, and this released the tension. Okay, released the tension, and then the moment the tension was released, he started to gain his confidence back. Okay, and he drew a line, and of course his suggestions were also of help. And then what happened was he drew a line, full foot in back of the board, and proceeded to jump and qualify. That night he went to Laslong's room and thanked him. Okay, so when Laslong calmed him down and when he gave him suggestions, then finally the ice was broken. And then that night, when friendship started to glow, that night when he went to Laslong's room and thanked him, at that time the warmth of friendship started to glow. They sat and talked, as I told you, for hours on every topic. So this was the beginning of their friendship. Alright guys, so I hope you people are enjoying the session, and if you want to gain more marks, 100% marks and 100% knowledge, as I told you that we have been doing this in our platform guys. We have been taking unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. As I told you that we always emphasize on the fun element, making learning an enjoyable process. So the difference between YouTube sessions and our regular platform is that in the YouTube sessions we are however not possible, despite trying so hard, not always possible to come live, right? So it's not feasible always, but in the YouTube, in the normal classes platform, in our platform we have definitely unlimited live classes, plus every class will have quiz questions, high level quiz questions, and that will give you the yes, spirit of competition, healthy competition, of course, just like Laslong and Jesse Owens. So you can compete with the students throughout the world. Your knowledge is going to definitely enhance a lot. Plus, even if you miss some class, you can have the replays. The replay will be very, very interactive, okay? Because it's not going to be boring, because there will also be live quiz questions and leaderboards, right? So you can also download the premium content, है ना? And the doubts will be solved live in the class with the help of our class teachers, right? So after each session, you will have assignment, and you can solve those assignments after each session. जो आपको assignments that the assignments that you will get, you can solve the assignments, and you will see how you take care of the concept that has been taught in the class. That's going to be very, very fruitful. You understand how much have you grasped, right? The tests that we conduct, we also give you the performance report for that test, and you will that will help you analyze, that will help you understand, okay, key where you stand. That is something which is very important. Plus we have micro courses, that is chapter wise courses, free 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses. We've recently started a number of crash courses guys. You can also get yourselves enrolled. So these are all free for you. You do not have to pay any extra amount for that. So all this is going to be yours only and only at a, at a very, very, very less price. So just need to click the link, go to the link and use the coupon code SWREPRO. So this has been extended, guys, and we are still giving you 50% off. We want the maximum number of students to join and enjoy the benefit of 50% off, guys. We are with you till the end, right? So 50% discount. After that you get 3.3 rupees per class, which is very, very, very much affordable, I'm sure, guys. So what you need to do is just visit this link and use the coupon code SWREPRO, and we'll continue with our session. How did Laslong react to Jesse winning the gold? Beautiful, beautiful answers you can create from here. When Owens finished his jump, he found Laslong beside him, congratulating him. He gave him a firm handshake, which was far from any jealousy, and that we call as true friendship, which he also called as a 24 karat friendship. Right? Now, what is the meaning of 24 karat friendship? C for carat, okay? What is the meaning of 24 karat friendship? That is pure, okay? Without the untarnished, okay? And pure, right? So he did not bother about the wrath of Hitler, congratulated him, and he failed, but helped a capable world recorder to set other records. So that is the pure friendship between Owens and Luz, right? And that is what he calls as the greatest Olympic prize, which was beyond all these world records, right? So that is something which is beautiful. Now, why did Hitler glare at both of them? Very simple. Laslong broke his own past record but did not win. But Jesse Owens set the Olympic record. Okay, Laslong came to his side congratulating him. Hitler was watching all this and he was not 100 yards away. He could not tolerate the defeat of his athlete and congratulating the other athlete. So definitely was glaring at both of them. So this is Hitler. This is his supremacy theory, okay, which had miserably failed because of the beautiful friendship, the values that Laslong had, right? So what is this lesson's moral? That any games or any competition should not take away from you your basic moral values, your basic humanitarian values that you have, right? So if you are actually helping someone, you are a greater winner in your life. Just as we respect Laslong a great. So he became the true winner. He won our hearts, right? He won our hearts, and he won. Although he did not, win this game, but definitely he won our hearts. So definitely he won, and he won Jesse Owens' heart. He became a very good friend. Not if I say good friend, it would be an understatement. Basically, he was, that he was the true, legend, right? So he was the greatest Olympic prize, as Jesse Owens correctly stated, so that is what we have come across, and I have done all the questions, guys. I don't think any question is left now after doing the one shot, after doing the chapter in both the channels. Okay, I don't think we've missed any. Okay, so please see all the lectures and you'll get the questions common in your board exams. And please have a look at the video lectures in Umang series and in this particular channel. Okay, also the one shot. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. What is the significance of the 24 karat friendship, as I told you? Okay, so please, I think we have already done this somewhere. I have done this. I don't remember in which, channel. So please frame the answer to this question in your homework answer, and in the comment section, please post it. And we have completed our session with my greatest Olympic prize. The previous lesson was on the match girl, the little match girl. I hope you have already seen. Okay, guys, so let's say very goodbye to all of you guys. But don't forget to visit the link in the description box and use the coupon code SWREPRO. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Bye bye. Till then, take care. Goodbye.